What's up, guys? My name is Aero. It's been a hot minute. I think we have some stuff we gotta talk about. I know I haven't done a commentary video here in probably over a year now. I figure a little bit of an update considering what we just posted as well might not be the worst idea. I'm gonna just try to get the important stuff out of the way first with everything that's like the big deals and what's happening soon, and then we'll talk about a little bit of what's been going on in the background over the last year or two. But first off, I just wanna get really quick. I'll get this out of the way. I am like sponsored by two different people. THRUSTMASTER jumped on board about this time last year. Big shout out to THRUSTMASTER. Check their comment or their stuff out in the description below. Go to their website, buy their stuff, and tell them I sent you. Because please. In other news, I've joined TRAXION as a content creator. I do stream on there every Monday, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's a lot of drifting stuff. They've specifically wanted me because of the drifting stuff. Doing some other things there too, some arcade games. Today we did the Nürburgring in the dirt, which was fun. So if you want to check them out, follow them at twitch.tv/TRAXIONGG. You can also go to the website as traxion.gg, and that's Traxion with an X. Hopefully I remember to put something on the screen here. TRAXION's been really super fun to work with. THRUSTMASTER's been a blast. For those who are going, yeah, that's all fine and good, but you haven't posted. You barely posted. Au contraire, my friend. I actually post a ton. I actually post like 3 or 4 videos a week. It's just over on my other channel, youtube.com/aerotech, AEROTEQ. Post a lot of the longer stuff there, so that's Let's Plays, Twitch VODs, Twitch VOD highlights, basically anything that doesn't require a whole lot of editing that I'm just throwing on there. A lot of it's archive stuff just for me because I want to be able to go back and watch Let's Plays and just be like, hey, I played through Diddy Kong Racing. You want to watch it? Here it is. Twitch just really isn't a good platform for that, but if you're desperate for some Aero content, you can go on over there. But if you've seen the video that I posted yesterday, I am entering the, I don't know what it's called, but it's called the Hotpit Autofest. It's the virtual equivalent. So I'm just going to refer to it from here on out as Hotpit Autofest, but I'm not talking about the real event. There's a real event. You can follow them on Instagram. I got a bunch of links to put in this description, and I'm absolutely going to forget. Basically, they want to do clutch kickers, but in the West Coast. So the first round was at Orange Show Speedway, and they are also doing a virtual equivalent. So I will be participating in that. I'm very stoked. It's open entry, so anyone can participate. I'll probably forget to put a link to the Discord in the description, but I'll try my best. Got a car sorted for that. All those details were kind of in the preview video, but thank you, Brandon Patrick, driver for Triple F Drifting Department's esports team, helping out and getting me a car sorted because I don't know anything about modeling and physics and whatever. That's above my tiny little head. Brandon helped out a ton. Zach O'Sullivan too. Both those Just Slide JSI guys helped out in getting that car ready for me and didn't ask for anything in return. So thank you guys very much, and I appreciate it. And you can check them both out on Instagram if I remember to put their links in. But you can also watch Zach and Brandon compete in the Virtual Drift Championship and ESDA. So go support them in their competitive driving. We'll talk about ESDA a little bit later. What does that mean for you guys? That means I'm probably going to be posting a little bit more. I don't know how consistent it's going to be. I don't know how much it's going to be, but I'd like to do track previews. So I did a little bit of that before with Formula Drift and go, hey, what is this like to drive in a sim? So I probably will be doing track previews where I just get on the track, do a couple runs, try to learn it. It's going to be a lot less post commentary and more live commentary. I think those are interesting videos to watch and they're interesting videos to make. So that's kind of where I'm at that. Run breakdowns. So if you guys have watched my esports drift career from Forza 7, it's going to be really the same thing. Kind of going through my qualifying runs, my battle runs, seeing what I could have done differently, going over what I've done well. It's something I'd be doing anyway, but I think it'd be really interesting to go with you guys. And the beauty of Assetto Corsa is I can move the camera around in the replay wherever I want, so you're not stuck with just the chase view of the car. Also, I can't stream anything I do for Hotpit Autofest. It's not like a rights thing. They're not being douches about it. It's just because Assetto Corsa is on like it's all online. They don't want somebody streaming in the background where that might mess up their latency, and then there's a little lag in the server, and it just turns into a whole thing. So it's just easier just to say nobody's stream. Make sure your internet is as sound as possible, and mine is spotty at best. There's only gonna be 4 rounds, so again, I don't think there's gonna be like 40 videos over the course of the summer, but I find something interesting to make a video about in terms of hot pit content or something else. Also, ESDA is gonna be starting up. I commentate that series, so obviously I'm not driving in it, but I can preview the tracks coming up and go, okay, well, this is gonna be, because I like to drive the tracks a little bit before, just because it helps the commentary. You know, like, oh, that transition is difficult because I've done it in the sim, and it is difficult. It's not a full comeback. I'm not gonna be posting 7 videos a week. week, but there is going to be some new stuff, and it is going to be a little bit more like my old stuff where it's edited and I'm speaking, and I think it'll be fun. So if that sounds like your thing, then cool, I'm along for the ride. So this is more of the more rambly, boring life update stuff. So if you were wondering what's coming in the immediate future for this channel, you have been updated. But in terms of where I've been, what I've been doing, and how I've been is going to be the next probably 40 minutes. I'm going to try not to talk that long. The long and short of it is I think I've told the story a bunch of times. I'm just never sure if I've told it on YouTube. I wasn't having fun anymore. I've been doing YouTube since 2011, so it's been 11 years. And I think I went everywhere I wanted to go creatively with what I was stuck with, which was Forza Drift build videos, and I couldn't do any racing because no one would watch it. Tried to do Assetto, but at the time I did Assetto, I'd already not been making videos for a while, so people had already just been like, it's an aero video, I don't know what this guy's up to, so I don't know if I just wasn't going in people's sub boxes, or just something they weren't interested in. Basically, I'm not having fun with the Forza franchise anymore at all. I think I posted a video about that in the past where I just like, you know what, I just have no interest in this series anymore. Put probably like 3,000 or 4,000 hours into the series, maybe even more, since I started playing in Forza Motorsport 2. It just doesn't do anything for me anymore. I want a new challenge. I want to do something new. So I went on to sim racing, and you know, I did a little bit more let's playing than I do normally, which is a lot more fun to do on Twitch, which we'll get into in a minute. But it was just a lot of burnout. Like, I just wasn't enjoying myself anymore. I remember when I was doing some Forza Horizon 4 videos, I was not having fun whatsoever. I was just putting videos out because I knew they would do half decent, and the game was new and I had it early, so I'm like, if I don't put videos out, what am I doing? The Forza's been the same old since probably Motorsport 4 and Horizon 2 for both series respectively, and just in the game, the community as at large, I'm not speaking to anyone listening specifically, but for the most part, the community just wasn't a place for me anymore, and I've talked about that ad nauseum, so I'm not going to waste too much of your time, he says, while wasting much of your time. And a lot of it too was anytime I tried something different, I don't blame you guys at all. If you don't like something, you don't watch it. That's just the way it is, and most people who watch YouTube videos don't click the like button. They don't comment on everything. That's how I watch YouTube. I watch a video, and if I really like it, I'll click the like button. If I really have something to say, I'll comment, but I don't force myself to do that. Anytime I tried to step out and do something different, I just felt like I hit a brick wall, and it wasn't doing as well as I'd hope, and the only thing that was doing well was Forza Drift builds. Even then, I felt more a vehicle for free tunes than people actually enjoying the video. They just wanted the information. They didn't care about the build. They didn't care about what I was saying about the car. They just wanted the tune. That really made me feel awful. I don't know why I took that personally, but I did. And all that combination of things kind of led me to a different platform in Twitch. Before I talk about everything positive that's been going on the past couple of years, I don't want to blame you guys on the YouTube side. I know a lot of people are just like, I'm not interested in live streams. It doesn't do anything for me. Probably going to make a couple of jokes being like, well, if the YouTube people want, I'm just kidding. I completely get it. I understand. It is my job to make stuff that you want to watch. It's not your job to force yourself to watch things that I do. On Twitch, immediately, I was having a lot more fun. You know, we could just do open lobby stuff at the time when I was still playing Forza, even on Assetto Corsa now, which has kind of been my main drift platform. Couldn't really turn that into a video before. Just would be super boring to cut up like a 30-minute video and have like 5 minutes of I tend and good that one time. That doesn't do anything for me in terms of I wouldn't watch it. So if I wouldn't watch it, I don't want to put it out. I've had a lot more freedom to do things I could never do on YouTube. I've done a lot more sim racing. I've gotten into commentary, which again, I'll touch on in a second. Done a lot of Let's Plays. I'm playing through F-Zero GX right now. Tried playing F-Zero on YouTube before, and even when my YouTube channel was semi-active, no one fucking cared. So just to be able to have a platform where I can kind of experiment and do things that I want to do and not have to worry about numbers and likes and all the algorithm and all that bullshit. I could just do what I think is cool, and if it's cool, it's awesome. If it's not cool, then I go, all right, cool, then I'll try something else. It's not a perfect platform in any way. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard stuff about Twitch in the last couple of years too, but I'm having a ton of fun over there, and if it wasn't for the support that I'm getting on Twitch, I wouldn't have a place to live right now. I am a full-time creator because of that, and again, I'm just going to say this really quick. If you've ever wanted to support anything I do, I don't have a Patreon. I don't have anything like that. Just go subscribe on Twitch. If you have Twitch Prime, you can use that too. If you don't want to give money to Jeff Bezos, there's a way to set up a monthly tip thing in Streamlabs. If you just go to the donation link, obviously that's completely not mandatory. It's just, I feel like I'd be doing doing myself a disservice if I didn't say something. Been focusing on my own stuff, but I've kind of completely branched out to do a bunch of other things. I am a esports commentator now. I know that sounds hilarious, but no, I'm not kidding. The boner guy is commentating over esports now. Basically, I've worked with US Drift in the last year. You've seen some videos on that. We did commentary there. I am now the head commentator for the Esports Drift Association, which is only going to get bigger and bigger. They have a huge season coming up, so stay tuned for more info on that. I ended up doing an event last year with Red Bull. They flew me out to Toronto, and I went and commentated on iRacing, the Red Bull Ringmasters. I've actually done a lot of stuff with iRacing and the Coke series as well, and I can't wait to work with them a little bit more in the future. What am I doing with my arm here? Am I like a 50-year-old man? Oh, Jim, how the hell are... It's been a lot of fun. It's been a new thing for me. I never thought I'd be any good at it. I've always wanted to do racing commentary, but it's like I stutter too much, or I say too many stupid things. But it turns out if you just talk about what you see and you be yourself, people like listening to it. I usually just update my Twitter and stuff like that. I don't post YouTube videos saying I'm doing a commentary, because you guys don't want to see like 15-second videos about me talking about nothing. If you want to get more information, you can join our Discord, follow me on Twitter, all that stuff. But that's where I've been. Things have been up and down, but they've been great, basically. And I understand that a lot of you, when I posted that one video, it's been a while video in the S14, some people were a little upset. That were like, where have you been? You know, you've just been ignoring YouTube. And I'm going to say the same thing that I said. I think it was, I don't say people, it was person. I'm going to say the same thing to you that I said to that person. And that is, I would rather just not post at all if I don't have something cool, fun, creative to put on the channel. You know, I don't want to just be uploading crap. I've tried that, and I don't know if it came across, but I was fucking miserable, and it's embarrassing. Even if the videos do well, I just go like, that is just crap. I don't have any desire to be a multi-million subscriber YouTuber anymore. That is not where my passion is anymore. So I just want to post stuff here that I think is cool, that I think is fun, that I think you guys would enjoy, not just to put out drift builds 3 times a week. No offense to anybody who's still out there doing that. If you're having fun, that's fucking awesome. It wasn't for me anymore, and I had to do something to save myself because I was going crazy. There's a lot of work that goes on behind. It's not just playing a video game. You got to edit the shit and blah, 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 blah. I enjoy the workload of streaming a lot more. There's a lot more to do while you're doing the stream. You don't just go record for 20 minutes and then go edit for 3 hours. It's kind of the opposite. Being able to make a I don't want to say career, but being able to make a job out of it has been a dream come true. Be somewhat financially stable doing something that I love to do has been great. And I think if you really care about this channel and you really care about me as a person, that'll be the best news for you, even if it means less content on a platform that you enjoy. You know, I've never really had a moment to reflect on that. I talk about this on stream a lot, but like, I've never really had a moment to be like, look at where I was and where I am now. And it's been great. And there's been a lot of really positive support from some of those who met me on Twitch or came over from YouTube. If you're watching this, thanks. It's been a wild it's been a wild decade. A lot more cool stuff coming in the future. Speaking of Twitch, go follow me. I stream 5 days a week, twitch.tv/MrAeroHD. That name is changing. Follow me on Twitter as well. You get more updates there. I also post stupid jokes and talk about dicks. Like, that's great. Join the Discord. We just watched Drift Masters together last night, so we do lots of cool shit in Discord too. If you have any questions that I didn't touch on at all, please feel free to ask in the comments. Thanks for supporting all these years, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.